Hello guys, today I'll be telling you about 5 things you must do if you want to make it in the music business. You need to learn a skill or get a day job to fund your music business, and also to help you with your normal basic amenities and just normal living expenses, so groceries and feeding, because you don't want to be desperate and living off of music. What if you don't get gigs? What if you don't get shows? Then you're gonna get hungry. So you need to learn a skill. It could be IT, it could be accounting, it could be whatever, just to be able to fund your, of course, music business and also your living expenses, because it's necessary. And the money you're making from this day job or from this skill, whether you put it yourself on, I don't know, Fiverr or whatever, one of these platforms just to make money, or whereby you exchange skills as a service, the money you make from it, budget it appropriately. So you want to budget and reinvest into your music, because the goal is to be financially free. So you're working from home or just doing music, collecting royalties on your music and originals. So you need to reinvest it. Any little cash you can squeeze out, reinvest it back into music. Get ads, just publicity, a lot of things you could use the money to do. You could use the money to do for your music. Secondly, you need to practice and perfect your craft. Guys, I can't stress it enough. The weight practice carries. I can't stress it enough. You've got to practice, guys. You've got to practice. There is no single person on earth. Show me a legend who sings or who plays an instrument and does not practice. You cannot find. The day you find, let me know. Yes, you cannot find. You've got to do the hard work, guys. I think that people think music is something that you just wake up to and boom, you're famous. Yeah, it has worked for some people, but a select few, 1 in a million. You've got to be good at what you do, because when your window of opportunity comes and you're not prepared, then it passes you by. While you're perfecting your craft, market yourself as well. Any little opportunity, tell your colleagues at work, tell your colleagues that you meet at football, while I can just market yourself aggressively. Don't be shy. Don't think in your mind, oh, people say about me and whatnot. It's all in your head. Everyone is busy sorting out their life and their issues. Market yourself aggressively. So that is the second one. The number 3 thing, the third thing you can do, or the third thing you must do to make it in the music business is be careful who you take advice from. That is a very big one. Be careful who you take advice from. If you want to buy a house, you wouldn't go to someone who lives in a rented apartment. No, you would go to someone who's got multiple houses, because he has done it. Then he has the sufficient knowledge to teach you how to do it. So be careful who you take advice from. Don't take advice from someone who hasn't made it in the music business. Why would you do that? Because he has not done it. So how are you sure his advice is valid? So be careful who you take advice from. Be very, very careful who you take advice from. The fourth thing you must do to make it in the music business is you must network and connect with your peers. Aside jamming and getting better as musicians, aside that, and if you are wondering, how can I jam with how to jam with other musicians, what to do, what not to do, how to just act when you are with other musicians and play with other musicians, you can check this video. Yeah, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. Yeah, go check that video. Go watch that video. I mentioned and spoke about how to jam with other musicians. But yeah, back to making it in the music business. You've got to network. You must network and connect with other musicians, because one, that helps with your quality of life. You're making new friends, you're building new relationship. So that is a good thing. Secondly, you get constructive criticism, because truth be told, your parents, your family, your friends, they would not be honest with you most of the time. I mean, they would always love what you do. If you go for a gig and your grandma is there and you mess up, she would always love you. She would always tell you, oh, you played one, oh, my sweet little baby, you did so good. You need constructive criticism. you did criticism to improve. How would you know where you've messed up? How will you know what to improve on? You can only change what you know, isn't it? So you need constructive criticism, which you would get from your network and your peers. Could be the person you rehearse with, it could be a band member. It doesn't even really matter. It doesn't network. It could be online. Like, the world we live in, it's a very digital world right now. Like, social media is at the all-time high. Network, reach out to people, say, oh, hello, I'm doing this. Would you like to collaborate? Would you like to do this? Network, just network. The fifth thing, which is, I would say, is one of the most important thing to make it in the music business, setting up your music. And when I'm saying setting up your music, I'm talking about your publishing. Set up your music, guys. I know a lot of people who are, I don't want to say ignorant. No, I know a lot of people who have no idea. I know a lot of people who have no idea that they could be making money from their originals, the songs that they wrote themselves. You can imagine. You've got to set up your music, and I'm talking publishing, distribution, I'm talking branding, which is your social media. You've got to set up your music, and you should be earning multiple streams of income from streams of your music. If you set it up appropriately, you should. And if you continue all these, repeat, rinse and repeat, you should make it in the music business, and you would make it. I guarantee you would make it in the music business. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Do have a lovely day. Subscribe, follow, like, check out my channel, check out other stuffs I'm talking about. Everything I'm talking about here is music. How I can make you what you want to become music wise.